Hello everyone, good morning. It is January 7th, Tuesday, almost 9:30 in the morning, and I'm using Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand and asking the question, how will Trump's sentencing go for him on January 10th from Judge Juan Merchan? Will Merchan grant an appeal if Trump's attorneys ask for it? He can. I've learned already that he can meet on Zoom or any other online platform. He doesn't have to show up, and he will not be getting any type of jail time. But the purpose of the sentencing is to get it on record, right? So how's it going to go? How will this go for Trump? January 10th. Oops, sentencing. Almost flipped the whole deck over. Would have been, what is it, number 40, I don't know how many, 47 pickup? It would have been 47 pickup. Not 52 pickup, 47. Close enough. Okay. Or actually be less than that, because all these Lenny decks usually have, ooh, here's the... They usually have extra cards, male and female cards, so you can pick out the ones you prefer. Or use for same-sex relationships. So anyway, when it comes to the letter card, this would be the actual sentencing. This would be the document. With the Garden Parks card, well, let me just get these all laid out. Ooh. Here's our smoke and mirrors and talking out both sides. Got the bear. So the well, the bear, the snake, the sun, our timing card, and the house. Okay, so how it's going to go for Trump. I don't know if this would be a female attorney. Melania doesn't have anything to do with this. I guess this could be Stormy Daniels within that whole lawsuit, but then we have the ship and the movement. Okay. Ooh. Okay, now I know he looks nothing like that, but that's our Trump card. He's going that direction. The whole past is catching up behind him. Okay. Wow. So when it comes to, let's see, with the document, the decree, the legal decree, how it's going to go for Trump, it'll be a painful loss of his opportunity to unguilt himself. It's not going to happen. I'm calling this card Stormy Daniels because she's looking more deeply at the situation of which she was, betrayed, defamed. Well, the whole thing proved all of his trying to, remember what the trial was all about. It was all about Trump trying to bribe and pay off David Pecker. Remember all those catch and kill, magazine pieces that David Pecker with, what was it, the New York Post, I think, did for Trump. And the whole thing turns out, he got the 34 felony counts because there were 34 actual documents that proved he had changed business records, which is why we have the snake here. But how it's going to go for Trump is, I would think, the sentencing. Judge Juan Merchan would be reading. I kind of think he's going to do it. You know why? I mean, look how many cards I have. 21 cards here, and we don't have the mountain card. We've got information about about what he did, about what Trump did with his power. Yeah, and then here we have we have stealing and the key to stealing. Yeah, we didn't. The mountain card would have blocked this for Trump. We don't have that. What we do have is the sentencing, and it's going to be, because remember the whole question was how is it going to go for Trump? There's the bridge going, so coming back over that bridge again, and it's a painful loss as to his power. This has been going on for a very long time, and we're going to get to see it from a different angle. How it's going to go for him is his risk, the risk that he took to, be with the porn star and then try to hide the whole thing because it was coming out before the election, so it turned into an election subversion trial. He's going to be betrayed. Again, it's going to come back around to that time. Cuckoo clock, cuckoo, cuckoo, you're an idiot, dude. Oh. This is a total squirrel moment, but have you seen him lately? His hair, he's not, again, I still say, just shave your head, dude, because the thing you're doing, the flop over, comb over thing, it's not hiding anymore. It's not working. His hair has stopped growing, and he can't cover the middle spot that's bald on the top. So who cares if you're bald? Just shave your head or cut it a different way. Stop combing it over from like 1 inch above your ear, like the old bacon strips or something. But he doesn't have enough bacon to get over to the other side. God. I'm looking at the hairy bear here, and I'm thinking of his hair. And what he's trying to cover up. This is me down here laughing at him. This is also Stormy Daniels laughing at him. So how it's going to go for him, the public will see his two-faced lies, because something that came from the bowels of, like the bottom of the well where there's not even much more water left, is going to come up again. The resources of the trial are going to come out again in a new way. As far as getting an appeal, as far as receiving an appeal, this feels like the resources of the past would be an appeal. With the child card, this could be something new. But he fell under the cross. The cross to me is his cross to bear. It's his burden. When it comes to timing, it's between 1 and 6 months. It's painful. It's all about guilt. It's a card of karma. His karmic guilt in relationships and his betrayal to his own wife. And maybe if we do read this as Melania, I think there's going to be something new that comes out that she missed the first time, and she's going to be looking at it again. And I think the price for her arm candy events to be with him is going to go up for him. We have the sun here revealing something from the past, and his lies and his cheating, two-faced, darkness. You know, I mean, this card is really interesting. You can see there's the sun on one cheek and the moon on the other. One side's smiling, the other side's down. The eyes are up, and I mean, this is him. This is him. He's just nuts. Always putting two-faced, putting something on. And I know these are archways back here, but I'm seeing horns. Yeah, the pillars. He's not getting into, the pillars are behind him. He's not getting into that, you know, the fun house with Melania. That's for sure is not happening. But the question, will Judge Juan Merchan allow an appeal? There's a betrayal here to Trump. This is, you know, the agreement. This is something coming full circle. This would have to be the court case coming full circle. I mean, as far as court case cards in the Lennies, that would be this card here, the Tower. This is our legal card. Legal information, abuse from the past, the old man. Yeah. Okay. So, again, Trump can go home and just think about getting away, but I don't see this. We don't have the obstacle here. We don't have the mountain card to show that it would be stopped and an appeal could happen. Instead, what we have is the sun, the revelation, the sun shining on the success of the original sentencing, and it's going to go on record, and it's going to be out there. This is a movement and change, and this is a transaction. Now, this is also Trump trying to have a transaction as to an appeal, but I don't see it happening up here. And again, like I was saying, a painful loss that the public sees, and we see him as just the grifter even more. The Fox brings through, so how it's going to go for Trump with the Fox, this is, you know, this is the scam, the fraud, the liar, the manipulator. And yeah, I don't, and it's also, you know, something that comes out and is examined. And there's a lot of talk about it. And for Trump, all these cards are sneaking up behind him because, you know, he's looking this way. He's trying to look to the future. But what's coming up behind him is his past as the liar and the manipulator and the person who would just bribe and pay any money to get, you know, with the catch and kill program, all of that, to get what he wants. And then all of his betrayal is here to bite him in the butt. This is a card of complications. So complicated agreements, complications in an agreement. Okay, because he's out of time. I think he's out of time. Yeah, I think he's out of time, actually. This is interesting. I see when it comes to, if you're looking for loss for a person, we have the guilt here and the loss here. And we don't have the delay, which would be which would have been the, what do you call, the mountain card. So I'm going to say that I think that there won't be an appeal, or if there's an appeal, he's still going to lose. It won't work. But I think the sentencing is going to come out, and the reason I say that is because it's right here. It came right out. You know, if we would have stuck, if I hadn't have done any more cards than these. This would be the sentencing that is brought up from the past, and it's out there again in the public for everyone to see, the crazy man that he is, and the bribery and the treachery, and Trump is betrayed again over time. The sentencing is revealed to the public. That's all right here. And then, you know, it's kind of done. We have the foundation of the actual sentencing decree of the 34 felony counts of the, you know, being held guilty by a jury of his peers. It's all right here. Going back in time, complicated, but it's done. I mean, that is the foundation of the entire thing. When it comes to timing with the house card, it's 4 days, usually. Well, it can be 4 months. It can be 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. But there's a betrayal to any of that for Trump. This is public. And again, if we went further, there's the end that's public, right? So, okay. Well, that's it. I think I'll move on to another reading while I have some time before a personal reading. Okay, bye, you guys.